And welcome to the special Friday night edition of Hannity. 100 days of political shock and awe, driving the left crazy. Now, amid a flurry of activity on every front, Donald Trump's second term has been filled with wins from day one, all while the president's political rivals, they are looking clueless, very angry, unhinged, and quite defeated. Now, just today, after weeks of doom and gloom about the economy from the legacy media mob, job growth shattered all expectations. Now, this is the second month in a row that the jobs report outpaced economic forecasts. Keep in mind, these are all private sector gains. The size of government has been shrinking under Trump, yet the labor participation rate is up, wages are up, costs are down. Gas and energy prices are at their lowest point in years, and now, according to Gallup, fewer Americans are worried about inflation. The doom, the gloom predictions surrounding Donald Trump's trade negotiations, they were all bogus. We'll show you that in polls in just a moment. But just this week, even China quietly eliminated tariffs on certain American products. Oh, wow. He challenged China, and hopefully they'll come to a deal as well. And new tonight, President Xi is open to direct talks with Donald Trump and the White House to lower tariffs across the board. Once again, the end of days hysteria on the left, totally unwarranted. And as an added bonus, by the way, tonight there is another big win for Trump that will drive Democrats crazy. That makes me happy. Late last night, the president signed an executive order to strip all federal funding from NPR and PBS. Of course, these far-left outlets, they can continue to function just without your money. President Trump is also now threatening to remove the tax-exempt status from Harvard for failing to comply with basic civil rights amid rampant racial and religious discrimination on campus. This brings us to another bogus smear campaign from the left. According to Democrats, there is deep regret among Trump voters, but for some reason, the state-run legacy media mob just can't seem to find anyone in real life who actually regrets their vote. Look for yourself.
If you had to do it all over again, would you vote for Donald Trump again, yes or no?
Yes, I would. Now, in the future, I am not a diehard Democrat or diehard Republican. If there were a Democratic candidate who was more aligned for me, then I would vote Democrat.
If you go back in time, would you vote for Donald Trump, yes or no?
Yes.
I think I might know the answer on this thing.
She said yes. It's immediately yes. No, I'm sorry.
If you had to do it all over again, would you vote for Donald Trump, yes or no?
1,000% absolutely yes.
Even fake news CNN this week said, yeah, the polling shows Donald Trump would win easily again. Anyway, Americans do not regret voting for Trump. The legacy media mob been trying to push that narrative for a week. Why? Because he's doing what he promised to do, securing the border, deporting illegal immigrants, bringing down prices, holding government bureaucrats accountable, negotiating better, freer, fairer trade deals, and eliminating waste, fraud, abuse, corruption. This agenda is only controversial among the radical left. That would be the entire Democratic Party. And now, after getting blown out in 2024, Democrats are just doubling down on their extreme positions. Just listen to who Kamala Harris decided to praise during her late-night rant. Take a look.
Leaders across the spectrum, including congressional leaders like Cory Booker, Chris Van Hollen, Chris Murphy, Jasmine Crockett, Maxwell Frost, AOC, and Bernie Sanders. All who, in different ways, have been speaking with moral clarity about this moment.
Okay, what a great list of people to choose from for 2028. I guess that's their short list. Make it right there, mark it down, and we'll see what happens over time. The only problem is they're all radical leftist extremists. Make no mistake, the people Kamala mentioned here, they are the real leaders of the Democratic Party. That part she got right. By the way, did she tell you the story about the elephant? I digress. In fact, Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, who is now the second most influential Democratic congresswoman behind AOC, reportedly now telling her colleagues she is, quote, made for the moment. And she now wants to lead the all-powerful House Oversight Committee. Keep in mind, this is the same Jasmine Crockett who thinks deporting illegal immigrants is kidnapping. I didn't make that one up. Take a look.
As far as I'm concerned, you randomly kidnapping folk and you throwing them out of the country against their civil rights, against their constitutional rights. And frankly, how would they feel if some other country decided that they were going to just start throwing people randomly in our country? Like that is absolutely insane. So yes, all I got to say is y'all need to get these fools out of here.
Now, this is the very same Congresswoman who still to this day thinks that Joe Biden is sharp as a tack.
Listen, I'm going to tell you this. You know, people tried to talk about the mental acuity of Joe Biden. And as someone who was able to interact with him, I never questioned his mental acuity.
Now, the delusion among the leading Democratic Party is almost hard to believe. Why can't they just be honest with the American people? I don't know. That would be refreshing. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.